Hi everybody. I decided I'd put myself in the video this time so that you can see my face, since pretty soon you won't be seeing my face any longer. So anyway, let's move on to day 2 about talking about our passion projects. And today, as you can see, the passion project is going to be asking you, or hopefully you're going to be coming up with a big question. So yesterday you were supposed to be thinking about and brainstorming things that you're passionate about. What interests you? What do you wonder about? And today we're moving on. If I can get the slide to move, we're moving on. Now, hopefully, again, after brainstorming, you settled on or you started to list out a bunch of passions. So maybe you ended up with these sort of one-word topics, such as cooking or French or architecture or manga or planets or biochemistry or the environment. And those are all wonderful things that you might feel that you're passionate about. But we now want to move on. I'm going to keep moving myself around here. So now we want to move on to ask ourselves sort of a big question, because those topics are so big, right? Like if you're just saying, well, my passion is cooking, so I just want to cook. Okay, that's great. And maybe you can spend your whole summer cooking, but we want to kind of help you narrow your interest and your passion down a little bit by coming up with sort of a driving question. So let's see what this might look like. So if you remember, if you watched yesterday's video, one of the passions for one of our teachers is cooking, but that's again a big topic. Can we come up with a more specific question, such as how might I learn how to cook really delicious vegetarian meals? That's more specific than just cooking, right? If Miss Beck down here, her passion was gardening, so let's come up with sort of a driving question for her that might be something like, how might I create a garden in a small space? Or how might I create a garden, a flower garden, or a vegetable garden, or whatever, right? Or how, and then that's going to lead you to smaller questions that support that bigger question. And then my question or my topic, I decided after all of my other passions, was going to be sort of focusing in on writing slash singing. And I'm going to show you on the next slide how that can drive me towards coming up with like a big question. So again, let's move my face around again. So, so big questions, small questions. Stay calm. I promise I'll explain it to you. So big questions are questions that really can't be answered by a simple Google search. Now I know almost anything can be answered by a Google search, but you kind of know what I mean, is that it's not just a one, I'm not going to just find the answer by typing it in, right? Like what's the capital of blah, blah, blah. That's not a big question. That's like a simple Google search question. But, you know, how do I learn to cook healthy vegetarian meals? Yes, there might be an answer to that question, but there really probably are multiple avenues that I might go down. And so then I want to lead myself to smaller questions. And the smaller questions are where I start that kind of support my big question. Got it? No, probably not. So let's look at an example, okay? So yesterday, I was brainstorming in my own head. I was kind of coming up with this for myself. And so now I'm going to be looking at and thinking about some of my passions. And I turn some of my passions down here into big questions. Okay. So for example, one of my passions, or something that I think a lot about, especially recently, is racism and police brutality. So how might I stop racism or end police brutality? Now that's not just a simple Google search, right? They're not going to be able to say, here's how you do it. Here's what we do to stop racism. That's sort of a big question that I might want to look into and figure out. The environment is a really big passion of mine. So, but I narrowed it down to a big question of not just like, how do we clean up the world? But I focused on the Great Garbage Patch in the Pacific. How might I clean up the Great Garbage Patch? Or why do some people get cancer and others don't? Or why can't women play in the NFL, the MLB, or the NBA? Those are the pro teams for football, basketball, and baseball. And then my final one, which is the one that I kind of am most interested in right now, that's my passion since I started learning guitar, is how might I learn to write a great song, the lyrics and music. So if I now move on and I pick that as my big question, how might I learn to write a great song? What are the smaller questions that I need to research in order to answer that? So again, yeah, maybe I could type that into Google and it might give me some answers, but I know that if I break it down into sort of smaller questions, I might have more success. So here's some of the smaller questions I came up with. What are the components or the parts of most songs? Do people write the lyrics and the music separately? What themes or topics make for good songs? Do you have to play an instrument to write a song? How long are most songs? Can I write a poem and just turn that into a song, etc. Right? So you'll see that here's my passion, my driving big question is how might I do this? But here's some of my smaller questions that I might use to help me get there. And that's what we want you to do today is I want you to be thinking of a possible big question that's related to one of your passions and another one for another one of your passions. You don't have to do three. You could stop at one. And again, just by the end of today, the goal is that you're thinking of what is that thing that you might choose to really focus on for the summer and be really passionate about and get really, behind and do. So again, today we're working on big and small questions. So you're going to use the planning sheet to think about your big and small questions. And again, I can't wait to look at them. And I haven't decided yet, but if there is a Padlet on this as well, you'll see the link to it in our Google Classroom. But get started, get thinking, get questioning, and get passionate. See you later. See you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day.